but from special, so exceptional circumstances, have to take some. We are not at fault due to time, place, and circumstances. In the end, in the Devaka's womb, the eighth child, and in between Kamsa, when he used to come in the prison cell, he used to become frightened seeing Devaki's eighth conception, and it's like he was feeling that somebody was coming to get him, coming to kill him, because Kamsa was so frightened, and there was so much effulgence emanating from Devaki's body. He could not imagine in this way. When the Lord appeared, at that time Devaki and Vasudha were in the prison, and the month of Mahad and the 8th day of the cycle of the moon, all the constellations were all present in auspicious alignment, and the earth was full of auspicious signs and beautiful settings. The rivers were full of water, clear crystal water, and the 6 seasons manifest, and all the flowers began to blossom from all the different seasons. It seemed like the Lord had appeared. Where the Lord appears, the earth becomes so happy and shows her full color. Acharyas have said, described this 8th day of the cycle of the moon in the middle of the night. Very beautiful, very excellent time. In the womb of Devaki appeared the Supreme Lord, and the demigods began to sing prayers. It's called as Devaki's Garbhastuti, very beautifully described. And in the sky, they're covered with dark clouds and thunder, and rain, heavy rain was falling. By the arrangement of the Lord, all the gods fell asleep, and the doors opened by themselves. And when the Lord appears, any bindings are automatically freed, released. The Lord appeared in the 4-arm form with conch, lotus, club, and lotus flower. The Lord said, I am your worshipable deity. In Satyuga, you perform severe austerities towards me, and you were as Prishni and Sutapa. And the scripture described in scriptures, Prishni and Sutapa, they performed austerities to Narayan for thousands of years, standing on one leg. At that time, Lord appeared, Vishnu, or Prishni, Sutapa, asked for a benediction. Prishni Sutapa said, if you give me a benediction, I want a child like you. At that time, the Lord said, Krishna Sudapa, you cannot have a child as like me, because I am unique, one, unparalleled. But you have performed such austerities, and I promise you that I will myself come in your 3 lives, and I will remind you every birth. In Satyug, Vishnu appeared as the son of Prishni Sutapa. He is known as Prishni Garbha. Prishni Garbha, who is the presiding worshipful deity of Dhruva Maharaj. In the second birth, the Lord appeared again as Vamandev. And that Krishna and Sutapa were known as Kashyap and Aditi. And third, that Krishna and Sutapa came as Devaki and Vasudeva. And Vishnu said, I am your worship, that I am that Narayan. Take darshan of me. And Vasudeva Devaki said prayers to the Lord, saying, if the Kansa comes now, he will come and kill you. Please take the form of 2 arms. And, oh Devaki, Vasudeva, listen. Oh Vasudeva, take me across the Jamuna to Gokul, and in the Gokul to the wife of Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda. And hearing this, Vasudeva Maharaj took that child to Gokul. It's a very interesting point here. Devaki offered the child her breast milk. After that, when Vasudeva took the child out of the prison, all the guards were asleep and the doors were all open. And he saw that there was heavy rain and the thunder was striking so hard and the wind was blowing. Vasudeva was thinking, how can I go across this river? Shesh Bhagavan in Balaram in the form of Shesh was covering the Lord as an umbrella. Vasudeva Maharaj, the Jamuna was full of water. How can I cross? Then Jogamaya take the form of a jackal and guided Vasudeva Maharaj across the river. When in the middle of the Jamuna was thinking, now I have an opportunity to touch the Lord's lotus feet. And the waters of Jamuna raised higher and higher to try to touch us feet of the Lord. Okay, to this day in Mathura there is a town by the name is Kole. Krishna's grandson Rajana established that town to remember this pastime. Krishna, he offered his leg and the Jamuna's water touched his feet, and at that very moment she subsided, and then Vasudeva Maharaj could cross the Jamuna and entered Gokul. And at that time, in Nanda Maharaj's wife